Hello people, it's me Liploini again, and I'm back with Season 2 of Gem and the Holograms. Here again playing Dominion 6. And man, maybe I shouldn't have tried to do 3 video projects all at once. As a really tiny YouTuber who does this shit right next to his full-time job, I'm always trying too much at once, I think. Oh yeah, and I'm half blind, so it's not exactly like I'm seeing a lot of the stuff I'm looking at, actually. Anyway, let's get back to work here. So what happens this turn? Oh yeah, we were searching for shit, but didn't find anything. We lost the crippled units. Yeah, I know I can look up wounded units in my armies, but I'm just such a Red Army dude stereotype. I absolutely fucking don't give a shit about my poor units dying. It's probably the reason why I'm sometimes just attrited to death in multiplayer battles. And there was something in the Iron Range. Ooh, oh, Iron Range, where was that? Oh, up there, yeah. Still an independent province and one in an odd spot. Lots of connections and a mountain pass. On maps, when mountain passes are a thing, you need to remember you need heat scales on both ends so the pass isn't blocked by ice and snow. Kind of the reverse from rivers. Not really here right now, but a river to remind you has to be frozen if you want to go through. Otherwise you need the ability to swim, which is a bit hard to get. You can forge shit to make commandos like individual scout swim, but if you haven't got some source of units and normal battle commanders, yeah, it's probably for the best to wait until it's frozen. And of course, aquatic and amphibious units are automatically swimmers, I think, so they can cross rivers too. Anyway, the Iron Range. What did Ur do? Let's see. Let's see what's actually going on here. Yep, that's these guys, longbows. Range 45, since they are so big and strong and huge, those size 5 guys. Encumbrance, lots of hit points, not so much protection. And in melee combat they are just fucked with this low of an attack skill and this low of a defense skill. Basically anyone who attacks them will hit them, and their stupid foes won't mitigate much of that damage. But their longbows do a lot of damage, even though it's not armor piercing. So our low protection units will probably be in trouble. Our sacreds should have enough protection of their hard targets for them, but just pile on enough archers and you solve a lot of problems. And then you have these guys. They have some added siege defense. Always nice. They don't have helmets, which makes them vulnerable, but they are fairly good fighters. Above average attack and defense. And yeah, their protection is kind of shitty. But they are big and beefy enough to survive some hits anyway. Urks standard basic infantry. And they have a bronze hatchet, which does a ton of damage if they connect. They don't have anything like true sight or something, so in a conflict our elves wouldn't be there, would only be under threat by these guys here. And since they don't have expose, we could actually survive this. Let's see, and one of their mages, one major, one water. Not so good, but they have one new ability added by a patch, which means you can use this mage and some of the others to make something called a Grand Communion. It's like a normal communion, but for global spells. So you can use a few nations now, like Ur, can now use this mechanic to make their global stronger without adding gems. While I was talking, the enemy cavalry decided to run away. Let's speed this up. Yeah, it took a while, but eventually they ran away. And now everyone attacks, because just before the battle was over, the ammunition ran out. Yeah, that kind of thing happens sometimes. Then our battle. We lost almost all of our slingers, but they did their job and stopped the giant army of cavalry, well, 28. As you can see, we did take some losses simply because 21 heavy cavalry with charge bonus can do a lot of damage. And they have fairly high protection in return and high defense, so they are hard targets for us. But since our Fearbolgs have more morale than normal slingers, and a little bit protection at least, this means they managed to kill 7 enemy units and they stood around for long enough to stop the enemy and let us kill them. So while it did take all of our slingers, we managed to kill without losing our more important units. Let's see, let's spell up. Yep. We're blessing up and the cavalry, oh, to my surprise, the cavalry avoided contact with our slingers. It looks like, yep. Mounted commanders. That's a lot of mounted commanders. And single horse. Yeah, that's funny. So what happened is that there were apparently 2 blocks of cavalry. One smashed into our slingers and then got stuck there, and the second smashed into our sacreds. And with gigantic defense and blur, they absolutely did not manage to do much of a dent. So for future rule, if an enemy player comes at me with heavy cavalry, yeah, they will need a lot of magic to pull through. Both would have been better, I guess. And then we got Dominions, -2, because they're again false pretenders, or I love this event. Let's see, I'm putting defense up to 16, so that the game will automatically roll each turn and will have enough defense to kill them if they manage to get them. Then there is the Serran Forest. More taxes, good for us, bad for our people. Yeah, but of course it was one of the lesser ones, so we only got 66 more. We're still building palisades in 2 parts, and well, okay, why not? You can go over there and search there in our last province on that frontier. Our Dominion is more or less healthy right now, and some minimum defense here. Yeah, light cavalry. And it's not the version of light cavalry with big bows, they only had spears to throw and spears. So yeah, that was the block that obliterated our slingers and then got obliterated in turn by our normal units. Now I have tons and tons of elves. Great. So let's put those back here, and hey, you have, oh, also a shit ton. Yeah, of course. But you don't really need that many sacreds, I would say. Well, either you get them, moving some troops around. So, okay. What I'm doing now is, since I need money for buildings soon, Tank will now search magic until he is back in the Broken Land. Then we'll start building shit up there. Okay, where do I send you? Let's try to get over here. Looks like Kailaza is getting bigger on that front. You know, Undervan seems to fit into this small space here, roughly our size. So, and we still don't have enough money to build anything more here. Recruitment, yes. We're still following the dream of trying to get into the water. Still, I don't have enough to fight Maros. And it would be shitty, but it's not like our dudes are better. Poor amphibian, oh yeah. That means we are getting penalties to the roof. We need a lot. I have no idea if throwing spears underwater actually works. I think most long-range weapons just straight up don't work. So let's see. Whoops. Okay. Of course, we have to give another army order here, and then we can let Elmo continue our fortress here. And we have to change this around because we need more on the monetary front. Let's see how much money is left over after I order Maddock to build a new temple. So it seems we have enough money to build one building per turn. So I need a lab here, then temple and lab here, temple and lab here, plus upgrades to all 3 fortresses. That's something like 8 turns, plus 2 turns more for the initial down payment for building the fortress here in the Broken Land. Yeah, that's basically 10 turns of infrastructure money we have to spend. So next up, I'm guessing we're getting some more Bow Banshees, so we don't stop recruiting mages, and at the same time don't slow down our normal recruitment anymore. Sacreds, these guys, and we need lots of... Wow, okay, we really needed more money. That's the absolute minimum I can do. But we have tons of our sacreds since they're so good at surviving. Let's try this around. Yeah, okay, it's a weird compromise. We also need more she-warriors. Or do we? Let's do it like this. 1, 2, then let's get more of those. Something like 5 per turn. Can amass a new number of slingers. As we've seen, to have any sort of effect we need at least 20, so we can soak up damage. Our new ablative armor here. And that's it already for this turn. Infrastructure building and preparations. Well, we also need some more research. So let's just keep on trucking like this. More mages and infrastructure buildings. So since this guy, Madam, will need 1 turn, another turn for searching, and then a turn for coming back, 3 turns. So next turn I'll pay for a lab here. And after that for an upgrade, so there's more than just the basic palisades here. And this one will search. Next turn, 2 turns. Yeah, so could be that this guy is still searching the broken land when I have Madran back in the Feral Woods. So and this turn then I will build a temple. And then I will try to squeeze enough money for fortress here, and then here the lab, the upgrade, and then here temple, lab, and upgrade. And if I reach this place, I should be far enough down to my research that I can start summoning some feral units. And hopefully I will find some more gems. Kind of funny. Nature gems, yeah, okay, I need some too. But I really need more glamour. We are messing them right now since we are not using anything. But we will need it soon enough. I'm still laughing at this healing spring giving us an additional nature gem each time. Yeah, I think that's it for today. Research continues forward. Conjuration is at level 3 already. Hey, footfall. That's where it start to get interesting. Let's throw this in. We can then use our time to summon some shit where we add more stuff. Construction 3 is just enough for the base rank of magic items. Just, well, level 1 basically just gives us trash. Let's be honest here. And then 5 and 7 for the real good stuff, and 9 for the late game stuff. But until then, I guess that's it. That's it. And oh, I wasn't the last one. Oh, Kailaza didn't do a turn. Shit, I have to take a look at this. But currently we are at peace with all. We have no idea what Hinnom is going to do in the future. But if Kailaza is starting to stare now, we'll be outpacing them sooner or later. And I have to take a look at what Hinnom is doing about Kailaza and any other neighbor that may visit us from that front line. If worst comes to worse, I may have to send armies down there to see if I can grab some land before other people do this. But it's all in the future. So, Lebloidi out, my friends. Hey people, it's me, Lebloidi, and I'm back again, as always, with Dominion 6, playing German Holograms Season 2. And it's now the late fall in the year 1. We finished some research. A dire portent. Solomon sent a Deodran, King of Dealing Arts, banner as proclaimed. Oh, thank fuck, it's the first global spell of the week, but it's the Mother Orb. And the humble, because easiest to research one. Then our shield has searched something but didn't find anything. Unexpected event, more games. Okay. Then Kailaza. Independence attacked Kailaza and won. Yeah. Maybe Kailaza should have put down a little bit more province defense, because that's embarrassing. Ruins are shit. You can't even give them orders because they are undisciplined. They have shit everything. Losing against them is the most embarrassing end for you. I mean, even the light infantry would have been able to win if he had gave them some little bit more defense. But anyway, since this was so lopsided, this huge stack of weirdos shambled forward, and yeah, that's better, guys, because otherwise you would be dead now. So that's funny. And one Affliction was cured. Huh. Ah yeah, I keep forgetting because German auto game says Affliction healing powers. In the other game, I think I keep forgetting to mention it, even though I knew it at some point and then probably immediately forgot because I am like that. So now let's... oh yeah, you have some researching to do. Site searching. It's in there. You have 630, let's see. Yeah, he didn't find anything, so let's go back. He's already building a fortress. This guy is still on his way. It's interesting thing I have to decide now. I would like to upgrade this fortress immediately to save on time, but I need 1000 next turn, possibly 1600 if I want to build a temple over here, my third one in this game. See, oh, that is the end of the game. There is Kailasa again. Let's march forward here and see if we can roll up the map some more. Okay, Scouty, you can march forward into the north. And that's it, really. Can't really do anything more. I think what I wanted is... ah, yeah, that's the thing. I'm still in the phase where I need money more than anything else. So let's calculate in my head. This would cost 600 to upgrade. This would cost 1000. 600 plus 600 plus 600 for temper, lab and upgrade. And here the same. I would say... how much money would I get if I recruit nothing right now? Reset. It's not exactly enough. Next turn I would have 1900 and 1600 for constructions in the same turn. I have 300 left over. This would mean... 300. Well, let's continue then with 13 or 9. Decisions. I take a beat sheet just to keep our research up. Then I have about 15 gold I can use. Let's add a single Fearwork Stinger. Ah yes, there you are. Oh, I also recruited a single one last time. And these guys, and now at 28, 24, you get a new unit. So next turn we'll get the clunker and broken land out of the way, and then we'll switch to 1600 gold block of upgrades per turn until everything is finished, which means let's think again. This is the temple upgrade, and then finally whatever is left, that's 2 turns, because of course at first I will build a temple here. Our shit will then run 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and here only one left. It's 6 turns. 6 turns until our construction projects are finished. At least I can start recruiting more sacreds next turn again. Maybe even some mages, if the math's out for me. Otherwise it's, well, 6 turns of growing research speed. It would be nice too. Right, Affliction free, Construction free, Conation free. 4. Let's see, what have we have here? A Simulacrum. Ah, those are cute spells. Alteration has Nightfall and Twilight. Alteration. Oh, it's already in the list. Huh, good for me. Then we have Illusory Army, which is kind of nice, even though a single illusion isn't that much, but getting 20 plus in a combat is hard to eat for a lot of shit. So let's evocate upwards. Oh, we're already here. Huh. Okay. Then Conjuration. What do we have here? Fey Footfall. Let's mix this a bit. Oh, where I let it? Oh, sorry. I keep missing the spells I've already put in the list. I am the best at this shit. Then let's see. We probably need some at least nicer magic items. So let's keep on trucking with this then. And then after Construction 5, let's see what we are missing on basic spells to cover us. Let's see, in 6 turns when I am, in theory, the earliest where I can go on the offensive, this means 1 turn and we should be done. Alteration 4 would then be 2 turns more. Construction is 1/2 of a turn. Yeah, I guess that's at that point probably gone in 1 turn. Conjuration 4 would be, yeah. In 6 turns we'll be probably trying to get Evocation 4. But 6 turns is also something like 60 to 70 research more at the end. Let's see, we are either at Evocation 4 or at Conjuration 5, so in this batch at spells. We are close, because as soon as I have Evocation 5, we're probably good to go. We have some super mages after all. Is there something useful I could forge right now? Nope, 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 nope. All the good stuff is at level 5. Could of course get something like silent boots for stealth boost and the like. But it's not much. I have to get working on Construction 5, it seems, to get something useful. And that's it really. We are still in the construction phase of the game. Oh, riveting. Let's see if we can keep the pace at least until we have our temples and forts up running. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 4 temples would be nice as a basic Dominion's protection. Then we'll either attack eastwards or southwards, depending on how things work out here. Okay, that's funny. It's directly next to their capital. Let's keep looking down there. Oh, okay. Scouts. Scouting is good. Now let's keep scouting here just to see what's up. And that's really everything for this turn. So Liploini out, my friends. Hello friends, it's me, Liploini, and I'm back with Season 2 of German Holograms, Dominion 6th edition. And now in the early winter of the year 1 of the Ascension Wars. And since we start with year 0, that means we are closing in on, let's see, late winter is 24, winter is 23. Yep, we're in turn 22. I know there is a way to look this up, but I keep forgetting it. I mean, it's not like it's that important anyway. We completed some research. Good. Then the Rusians have claimed the throne. That's good. Then Yuba attacked with a Great Hawk and was defeated by the province defense in Ur. Oh, let's take a look, why not? Yeah, it's one Great Hawk, an animal of fairly large size, good defense, slightly more than average attack, but also its feathers aren't that much in terms of protection. And 3 attacks. So what Great Hawks can do is attack fast, strike, do some damage and then die. Yep, and they died. End of story. Can I do this slower and see what exactly happened? Maybe he used it as some sort of attack squad. Yeah, it's still here. Oh, is he flying now? Yep, he was flying. Interesting. The game just teleports you over to your target, huh? Yeah, you could have done this better, I think, but the highly expensive troops... Oh wait, I think those are just province defense. Oh, this is province defense? Anyway, this is how a Great Hawk died. Shot to death. Oh no, he'd actually had a small army of Ur guards here. So the militia and the archers were actually the real province defense. Oh, my bad. Then we got an event in Old Man Mountain. A handful of earth camps. Yay! And another mine. We have our first palisades that it's not directly next to us. And our goddess keeps on healing afflictions, possibly through the power of her awesome music. Now, Feral Woods. And the first thing now is building a temple. Building a temple is on a way. And let's see, can we squeeze out enough money for starting the construction here? Well, technically, since I'm doing this only because it takes 5 fucking turns. That's a lot of time. You build a temple, and from then on it's 1 building per turn only. Let's see, are you warfaring our friends up here? No idea. I have to go back down here to see what's up. And then I have to continue upwards to see what's up. And so let's see. Oh, here's another army, probably building up a fortress. Yeah, that's not much going on. So, oh, I'm guessing this was some sort of attack by weirdos. Oh, there is still not much going on, but there are so many marrows, it's painful. Hey, you can search for magic sites, please. Otherwise... And you... Nope, you can retreat. So, is there any way to get over here? Nope. The bay counts as some kind of large river as long as oh, it's frozen. Perfect. We can sneak over and look what the other elves are doing on the side. And Kailasa isn't too big either, and it's apparently attacked in under warfare by these guys. Good to know. Of course, this means we probably have to march one of our armies off. So, okay, it's probably the scapegoat because he's our... let's see, I leave one army as a reserve here, but I'll take the scapegoat and Alban. That's it. Major secrets. Let's elf it up. Oh, let's see how fast we can get to the border. The good thing is they are elves, so almost all of the troops are invisible. The slingers may be a problem, but they aren't looking too dangerous. And since there is an enemy province right next to Kailasa, there is a good chance that they are at war and not winning. So we may gain some additional provinces if we are smart about this. Otherwise, still building, still building. Important is that we get this fortress up so we can start recruiting blood mages in secret. And otherwise, yeah, our list of things to research is full. We need level 5 construction and then we'll go to our other important targets. And that's it already. We're still at peace, though slowly not at peace. Let's try to expand further southward before we are marching to the east. Besides, Snowford would be a good place to put down another fortress, just in case he is unsmart enough to just let us. Otherwise, if we can actually gain all 3 provinces, I probably put down another forest fortress in Old Forest and tear down... Well, okay, I'm not tearing it down, but I'm also not doing anything with it. Looks like it's another high income province. If there already is a fortress, it can stay there. Snowford probably not, but a fortress in Old Forest can be built up. And this is basically just me planning for the case of Kailasa folding like a house of cards, so I'm probably not getting to the capital itself until the new player has won. Let's see how the future develops. One thing is for sure, Hinnom has to do something soon too, like me. Now it's possibly a race between both of us until we feel the right time has come to attack each other. And then there's of course this new player who showed up down here. This one here. Why are you not telling me? Ah, here, Ktis. Our friend, the desert lizards with death powers. Right, that's it. Next turn, Leploini out.